Hello friends, I'm Shweta here again with a new video today. In this video, I'm going to show you a shell stitch top for any size and any age. Okay, and this is a multiple of 3 stitches and it has to be divided by 6. Okay. So currently I'm working, and this is a round neck pattern, and size you have to take the measurement around your neck first. Okay, and I am doing this particular pattern for my daughter who is 5 years, who is going to be 5 years now, and for her I wanted 14 inches. So I have already done the base chain of 72 stitches. Okay, so 72 stitches is what I have taken. So when you calculate this, like when you divide 72 stitches by 6, you will have 12 stitches on each side. Okay, so whatever number you are taking, but make sure that you are taking multiple of 3 stitches and it has to be divided by 6. Okay, so I've already done the stitches. So as it is a circular pattern, it's a round neck. What we have to do is, once you finish making your chains, just keep the work straight. So go through like this, so that the work will not get twisted, because if it is getting twisted, the whole effort what we are putting will be wasted. Okay, so now go to the first stitch. So I think I twisted it. 1 minute. Okay, go to the first stitch and make one slip knot or a slip stitch to join the two ends. Okay, now make 3 chains, that is our first double crochet, and into the next stitch make 1 double crochet, so after making double crochet, make 1 chain and skip 1 chain in the bottom and go to the next stitch and make 1 double crochet, and again into the next stitch we have to make 1 double crochet, 1 chain, skip 1 chain in the bottom, go to the next stitch and make 1 double crochet, again into the next stitch we have to make 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 chain in the bottom, into the next stitch we have to make 1 double crochet. So in the same way we have to continue till the end of the round. So now we have come to the end of the round. See, when you see your work, it should not be twisted anywhere. It has to be equal. Okay, now after making one last chain, go to the third chain here on top of the 3 chains and make a slip stitch to join the round. So now you can see there is no twist anywhere. Okay, and when you are doing the first round, it's okay, you can take extra time and do it as slow as possible, so that the work is not spoiled, and in next coming rows we can make it very fast. Okay, so now the next step is make 3 chains plus 1 extra chain. This is a gap, and now on top of the next double crochet make 1 double crochet, make 2 chains, and now on top of the next double crochet make a double crochet, 1 chain and 1 double crochet and 2 chains, 1 double crochet, 1 chain, 1 double crochet and 2 chains. So the same way we have to continue throughout the round. So this is how it looks like after we complete our second round. So before ending, after making 2 chains, just go to the third stitch. Here we have 4 stitches, so to the third stitch we have to go and we have to make a slip stitch. Okay, now again make 3 chains plus 1 chain, and into the 1 chain gap here we have to make 1 double crochet, 2 chains, and again now into the next gap between 2 double crochets we have to make 1 double crochet, 1 chain and 1 double crochet. This is a V stitch with a gap. Again make 2 chains and make a V stitch, 1 double crochet, 1 chain and 1 double crochet and 2 chains for the gap. So continue in the same pattern throughout the round. So after completing the third round, this is how it is looking like. Okay, now let us join with a slip stitch on top of the third stitch here. Okay, now make 3 chains and 2 double crochets into chain 1 gap. So that is 3 double crochets, and make 2 chain, and into the next V stitch we have to make 3 double crochets, 2, 3, again make 2 chains, and into the next V stitch make 3 double crochets, in the same way continue this round and make 2 more rounds in the same pattern. So after completing the 4th row, this is how it is looking like. So to continue the next rows, what we have to do is we have to make 1 slip stitch to the second double crochet here, and on top of this we have to make 3 double crochet into the same stitch. Make 2 chains, and again into the second double crochet here we have to make 3 double crochets. Again 2 chains, on top of the second double crochet 3 double crochets. So whichever is the center, on that double crochet we are going to work in all the upcoming rows. Okay, so just continue the same work for next round also. So at the end of 6 rounds, this is how it looks like. Okay, now in next 2 rounds we have to make 5 double crochets. Okay, so in this 7th round we have to make it on top of the second double crochet here, 5 double crochets, and in the next 8th row what we have to do is onto the third double crochet, that is going to be the center of 5 double crochets. So on top of the third double crochet we have to make 5 double crochets, and chain 2, here we are not going to make chain 2, we are going to make only chain 1. Okay, so let me just show you. Make a slip stitch and go to the second chain, make 5 double crochets, like first 3 chain and 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now make 1 chain and go to the next shell, and on top of the second chain, like second double crochet, make 5 double crochets. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now make 1 chain and continue the work for next 2 rounds. So after completing the 8th round, this is how it looks like. So now we have next step, so in which we are going to make 7 double crochets in the third double crochet here. Okay, so for that we'll make a slip stitch 2 times. Okay, make 3 chains and 6 double crochets into the same stitch. Three, 4, 5, 6. So that is the total of 7 double crochets, adding this chain 3 also. Okay, so here we are not going to make any chains, directly go to the third double crochet and make 7 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in the same way we have to continue throughout the round. After completing the 9th round, this is how it looks like. And if you measure the shoulder level, if it is less for you, then what you can do is you can continue 2 more rounds of 7 double crochets. But as it is for my 5-year-old daughter, I'm not going to continue this. I'm just going to start the body part. So I will just show you how we can make the body part for this. Okay, so here what we have to do is, when I've taken my stitches, it is 72 stitches is what I have taken. Okay, so when I calculated divided by 6, I got 12 stitches on each side. As it is multiple of 3 stitches, if I divide 12, then I'll get 4 shells on each side, right? So for front we should have 4 plus 4, back 4 plus 4, sleeve right 4 and left 4 shells. Okay, and always we have to calculate, like we have to start the work from the back side. So now we'll consider where we have stopped it. Here this is our back. Okay, so when you are going to work, as we are going to work towards left side, I will only make 4 shells on the left hand side. Okay, so the same thing we have to do, the 7 double crochets, make slip stitches and go to the center stitch, that is our 4th stitch, Okay, so now we are on the 4th stitch. We have to make 7 double crochets in next 4 stitches. Okay, now I have worked on 4 shells. Make 11 chains. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and skip next 4 shells. Okay, 1 2 3 4, and on top of the 5th shell here we have to make 7 double crochets. So this is the armhole we created. You can see, if for the child, if it is too big, then what you can do is you can just add 5 or 7 stitches. Okay, for elders 11 stitch if you take, it will be good. Okay, I wanted it to be little loose so that I can create a good sleeve pattern, so I am making 11 stitches for my daughter. So next continue double crochets on next 8 shells. Okay, so I have done 8 shells on top of the 8 shells here, and again make 11 chains. 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and skip next 4 shells, and on top of the 5th shell we have to make the shell again and continue till the end and join with the slip stitch. Okay, now in the next step we have to make again 4 shells on top of all these 4 shells. So after making 4 shells, when we come near the 11th chain, onto the 6th chain, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6th chain we have to make 7 double crochets. Three, 4 5 6 7, and again continue making shells on top of all the shells, and again here in the next 11 chain gap onto the 6th chain we have to make 7 double crochets and continue the row. So after completing this row, this is how it looks like. Now in every row, like we have to just make shells on top of these shells. That's it, until the desired length that you want. You can continue the work. If you want a tunic, you can make a tunic, or if you just want a top, you can make a top. So it is up to your wish. So whatever the length you want, you can make, but this is the base pattern. So hope you all like the video. If you still have any more queries regarding the pattern, you can always comment me below. And if you like this video, please give a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.